Oh boy, I sure do love being alive for a prolonged period of time. I hope I don't get isekai'd by a 2011 Peterbilt 389, a legendary long-nose heavy-duty semi-truck prized for its classic style and reliability. Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got myself in this situation. Well, who cares?
Oh, my cloaca.
Well, I suppose that is the point of a traveling circus. Oh man, unfiltered internet access. What should I do first? Post pictures of my penis? Roleplay as Sans Undertale? Watch The Wizard of Oz 3 Dorothy Goes to Hell? Hey, wait a sec. What's this thing? Oh, hi. Cheese to meet you? It's peak. I'm glad you think so. I thought it was cringe. It's cringe, okay? That's how we do things. Sup? What up? Hi? So I got some highs to dish out. Hi. Welcome into the stream, everybody. It's me, you little mousy. Call me whatever you want. Cringe equals peak. It does indeed. Absolute cinema. Yes, it's sort of like Neil Breen cinema. Sort of like The Room. That's the kind of cinema we're talking about. It's kind of that scene in Brown Bunny, you know, with Chloe Sevigny, I think her name is. You know what I'm talking about. Good opening. Thank you. Well, you guys have been very supportive. Thank you so much to the Myoshi community, first and foremost. You guys have been awesome. Seriously, I've met so many good people through that. But, wow, I'm live, huh? Live again. You know, when I got reincarnated as a mouse, I was like, oh, I'm alive in this barren hellscape once more. And now I'm live in a different way. So we've got a couple things lined up for you today. And first, I guess we'll get the boring stuff out of the way. You know how I got to do it. I got to have the intro card so you can learn more about me like you care. But okay, here we go. Blank. There were two of me, double vision. So, name? You know what? I don't know. Give me a break, okay? I got hit by a truck. I have amnesia. Everything is wrong with me. I have schizophrenia. I have borderline. I have DID. That's dissociative identity disorder. I was born with SIDS. I have polycystic ovary syndrome. I have shaken baby syndrome. I'm neurodivergent. I have obsessive compulsive disorder. I'm depressed. I'm psychotic. I have autism. I have ADHD and ADD. I have GERD. I have AIDS. I have Tourette's. I have anxieties. I'm suffering from testicular torsion. Twist. I have pink eye. I have mad cow disease. I am starving in Africa. I have conjoined twin dyslexia. I've got the clap. I've got the trots. I've got rickets. I've got collywobbles. I've got Asperger's and a mild headache. Heck yeah, you got them all. I do indeed. So name, I really don't know. I'm hoping that we'll find out someday. Maybe we will. Maybe my memory will return. But for now, you can call me any variety of things. Good first impression. I'm glad you think so. Espressador Sumatra, welcome in. Thank you for the raid, buddy. I hope you've had an awesome stream. And welcome in, everyone. I'm just starting. So I've had a lot of nicknames over the years. Mod, can you shout him out, please? So some of those nicknames have been Best Viewers, Bill Beanie Weenie Hooperbag, Bill Stinkwater, Bippy, Blimpy McPlimp, Bobby Jerkoff, Boo Boo Bananas. What? Boobs Nude Pic, Camping, Cheesy McMouse. You know what? I was thinking of changing my channel name to that. Chesterfield Wieners, You gotta make food? Are you eating some Chesterfield wieners? Chuckleberry Funshine, Crab Meat Rosenthal, Dince Tumble, Doodles the Fool, El Honkler Del Junkler, Elon Musk, Facebook Marketplace, Filing Cabinet, Hokey Dokey Hanky Pank, Honey Bunches, Huckleberry Rubbins, Itty Bitty Baby Itty Bitty Boat, Jarred Pickles, Jerkle Offman, Jingles McGiggles, Kia Sorrento, Liv Tyler, Little Debbie Gooperdapple, Lunch Money Quackenbush, Mark Nutt, Oleg, Pickles Fizzle Twist, Peasel Pierogi, Pim Pimling, Pocket Watch, Poop Soonsley, Pustule Bentley, and Jerry here got a lot. Jerry? This guy said Jerry. All right, that's going on there. Where was I? Queso Blanco, Real Big Squish, Remy Tim, Scut Splurn, Slunchy Bungus, Smelly Melvin, Splumbo Pilkington, Squeak Squigglesworth, Stinky Dinky, Sweet Tea Pinkerton, Tardy Farty Magoo, The Cum Guy. Okay, you're gonna figure out later why I'm called that. You're gonna find out in the worst way. Not in like a bad way, but like we get a little seminal with the sillies here. Tickles Von Honk, Tootsie Twinkletoes, Tricky Procedure, Used Microwave, Van Cirkholm, Veep Sloppenheimer, Vlad Snegovich, Whiskers McFunnybone, and it's Zippity Hoo-Ha Hauser. Sounds like Call of Duty name tags. Oh, can you imagine getting a VM from Zippity Hoo-Ha Hauser? And he's like, dude, that round was so clutch, bro. Also, here's another one I just thought of on the fly. Squeakers O'Toole. But yeah, my channel name is Ghostmouse. You can call me Ghosty, Mousy, Ghost, or Mouse, whichever one. Don't really care. Call me whatever you want. Just don't call me late for dinner. My age is 1,297 in mouse years. In practical years, I am 0 years old. Michi said to say hi. Say hi to Michi for me. My height is 170 centimeters, the optimal streamer height. Okay, Germa is this height. Did you know? Birthday is April 20th. My job is a circus mouse, or, you know, circus mouse in the afterlife. I'm dead, okay? Stop rubbing it in. Motto is Squeaky Mouse gets the cheese, or Cheesy does it. Oh, yeah, those are some good jokes. Just clowning around, haha. Some games that I like. Balat. I'm sorry, I just read a chat message. Oh, hamburgers. The mouse's brain has more holes than Swiss. Stop making me laugh. This is a serious stream, okay? Balatro, Bioshock, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, the original, okay? I'm a boomer gamer. I'm a boomer gamer. I'm old. I'm geriatric. Deus Ex, Doom, both 2016 and the original, both fantastic games. I have no idea what's happening, but I'm here for it. You know what? Same. I have no clue what's happening. We had extreme scuff like minutes before the stream. My mic is having, let's just say it's making popcorn. And that's probably dust in the internals, but, you know. I'm going to replace it. Anyway, Fallout New Vegas, Grand Theft Auto 4, Katamari Damacy? I have no idea how to say that. We still don't know. Luigi's Mansion, Mullet Mad Jack. Shout out to some indie slop here. Prey. Unfortunately, a lot of people ask me this. If it's the 2006 version or the 2017 version, I hate to inform you, it is the 2017 version that I like. Very atmospheric, kind of like Bioshock in space. Resident Evil. Dude, I didn't play Resident Evil when I was younger, and then I played like Resident Evil 0 and Resident Evil 2 remake and Resident Evil 4, and I was like, why haven't I been playing these? Am I stupid? Spyro the Dragon. Hey, they just announced a new one today, huh? How about that? I think it's meant to be. The Elder Scrolls Oblivion, The Sims 3, Ultra Kill, and Yakuza 0, which has the best story I've ever seen in a game. Unparalleled. You like that? Goodish do games? Well, this list, unfortunately, I don't do goodish games. You're excited for Spyro 4? I'm glad. Dude, I'm curious how they're going to handle it. I hope it's still a platformer. Anime, because, yeah, sometimes I'd be watching that. You know, I got that thing on me. Chainsaw Man. I just saw that recently. I don't like a lot of, like, super serious anime, but that one was good. Chio's School Road, Denki Guy, Gabriel Dropout, Hibike Euphonium, Hitori Bochi. Okay, not Bochi the Rock. I'm so mad at Bochi the Rock because now when people think Bochi, they think Bochi the Rock and they don't. Look, I hold it down for my girl Bochi, okay? I can't understand what my husband is saying. Yes, I deep dive on that slice of life. Idol Master Cinderella Girls, okay. Don't judge me. Any of those anime involve tentacles? Some, most of them. New Game, which is my favorite one. Wakaba Girl, Watamote, also known as, I think some people know it as It's Not My Fault I'm Not Popular or something like that. And Working, which for some reason in English, they decided to call it Wagneria. I think Working is a better title, personally. These seem like deep cuts. You probably know them if you're into like seasonal and like comedy and slice of life anime, but yeah, I think that style is not as popular in the US. New Game, let's go. Yes! Finally, somebody knows. He likes girl stuff? Yeah. I'm your male wife. I'm your boy wife. Plunder my pussy. Why did I say that? Oh, somebody needs to shoot me. Somebody needs to shoot me. Blow my shit smooth off, queen. So disappointed in myself. So music, I like music, okay? I listen to a lot of music. If you're ready for some deep cuts, here they are, baby. Oral Vampire, which I discovered through MySpace. That is how old I am. I'm recording, you're cooked. No, don't clip it. Don't clip it. Don't. Blood, which I discovered on MySpace. These are a lot of Japanese bands, by the way. Death Stars, who aren't Japanese. Empire of the Sun, who they're sort of a guilty pleasure. They're kind of bad, but they're kind of good. Ferry Corsten, who I have seen live, he does like music. Future Islands, who I kind of consider these guys like my soul music. What's happened? Keep going. Twitch says keep going. Yeah, the Filmy with Apples guy. Yep. Gacked. We don't talk about Gacked here. Gary Newman, who I saw recently. I saw him this year. And let me tell you, for a 68-year-old guy named Gary, he fucking rocks. Like, he's sprightly. He's a sprightly old man. That was the best show I've ever been to. I really, really enjoyed it. George Clanton, Golden Bomber, Infernal, Kimeru. I just rediscovered this guy. I used to listen to him in high school, and then I went back like 10 years later and was like, hey, this isn't bad. Kingsman Khan, Laputa, Lindemann, Luna C, Malice Miser. We don't talk about Gacked. Modern Talking, Oomph, Rammstein, who I've seen twice. So you know Gary puts on a good concert when I've seen Rammerstein twice. And I'm still like, no, he's the best. He's the best live show I've seen. But no, they are good. The sound quality and the... How do I say this without doxing myself? The venue I was in when I saw Whammerstein last was terrible. It hurt my ears. I had a headache coming home. Raphael, Redvox. Okay. All right. You know where this is going, don't you? When I say Redvox. Ruoska, Sandra, Schwarzstein, Shazna, Suicide Ali, Susumu Hirasawa, TM Revolution, and Vincent D'Amour. I listen to a lot of like music but I kind of just listen to singles. And I like indie synth pop and 90s trance and industrial, visual K, 80s new wave, Italo disco, all kinds of stuff, really. As long as it's fun, as long as we're jamming.
I listen to everything but like rap and country.
But unironically, it's not that well, you know what? Some of it's okay. It's just not stuff that I listen to, personally, actively. My inspirations. Achievement Hunter. This was the big one. This was like years back. I decided to start making videos, and Achievement Hunter was the reason for that. And I was like, I really liked the hanging out with your friends, playing it. Look, it's parasocial, okay? So that's the vibe I'm going for. It's just you're chilling with me, we're hanging out. Don't think I've heard of a single one, and you never will. Calliope Mori. Stop judging me. Funhouse. Gavis Bettel. Gargura. Inugami Korone. Jabroni Mike. Germa. I mean, these are pretty much, you could peg these. You could definitely tell. Mari. Oni Plays. You know what? Mari is the reason I'm a VTuber. Mari, I got in a group chat on Twitter with her once, and she was like, yeah, I really hope you guys do become VTubers, and, good luck with that. And I'm supporting you all the way. And since then, I've rated her a few times, and she's shouted me out every time. She's been really cool. Funny. Oni Plays. Pomu Rainpuff. Are you noticing a pattern? My Oshis tend to graduate, okay? Randon Nuring, Selen Totsky, Varg Skeletor, and Vinesauce. No, I have to get this out of the way. I really just have to touch on this. Any similarities to me and Vinesauce are purely coincidental. I get compared to him a lot. It has gotten a bit old. I take it as a compliment, but it has gotten old. We have a similar sense of humor, and we're kind of like around the same age and grew up with the same stuff, and we like some of the same things. And look, people can be similar. Selective amnesia. Don't call me out. Why are you calling me out? Oh yeah, and Series Fauna, Amelia Watson, and Iris. How could I forget them? As I said, I think I'm a kind of like a bad luck mouse, because VTubers I watch, they graduate, don't they? They really get out of there. They're like, oh, he's watching, time to quit. What will my streams be like? Golden Retriever mode stays on. I am a certified slot peddler and cringe embracer. We get silly with it. Yep, we will. And tomorrow, to prove that, we are going to be streaming Balatro, which was my most streamed game, back when I was a clown. And chat, we're going to be streaming Poop Killer. So if that tells you what the vibe is like here, I mean, all you need to know is the game is called Poop Killer. Variety streams, but I like boomer shooters and FPS, roguelikes, weird indie games, and things of questionable quality. Now, I do have an email because I like people to kind of share things with me. So if you see weird games, if you see just anything bizarre, anything strange you think I should take a look at, hey, if rumors going by, then, send it to me at writeghostmouse@proton.me. Unfortunately, I will not be clicking any links. I will not be downloading anything. So don't send me like a pack or a download. But kindly send me a link to anything strange, especially weird games, really bizarre stuff, psychedelic stuff. I would really appreciate that. Just whenever you see it, think of me. And we are on goals. So goals, these are mostly short-term. Stop making me laugh. Look, this is a serious presentation. This is a PowerPoint. How's the debut going? Oh, it's going. It's going. I'm having a good time. So goals are 500 followers. Wow, you guys have almost gotten me there already. Granted, I wrote these goals when I was at like 250 followers. So this might be a little outdated. A hype train is incoming with the Joker emote. That's perfect. Okay, so 500 followers. So we need about like what, 100 more or something like that. Upgrade PC Kun. I did that. Like, it was a journey getting here. It was a journey. I mean, it was a slog getting to this point. And I'll tell you all about it when I get through these debut cards. But yes, PC Kun has actually been upgraded. Feed my gambling addiction. I would like to do card opening streams. I enjoy that. I've liked TCGs on and off ever since I was a kid. I started collecting Pokemon in the 90s. Somebody has stolen my collection out of the garage, so that sucks. But I used to collect a ton of Magic the Gathering and Yu-Gi-Oh! Too. Most of that's gone now, but I just like doing it. Be noticed by my Oshis. So some of the people on that list are still going. It would be cool if they,
Notice me.
And, Oop. No, I'm the one getting bullied. That's not the one I meant. I want to bully you. Oh, that's the laugh eyes kicking in with the angry expression. Perfect. Bully me, daddy. We are not doing that here. I'm not your daddy. Chat, I swear to God, do not clip this. I'm your mommy. I'm gonna vomit in my mouth. I'm gonna shit my pants. Smooth off. Blow my shit smooth off. Hi, new chatters. Hi. So now that you know a little bit more about me, I have an extended segment where you're going to learn some vocabulary. You're going to need to know this vocabulary, okay? Do you know why you're going to need to know this vocabulary? Because I speak in a very strange way at times. I have for you here, chat, we are debuting on 6-7, but I have 6 pages to go through. That's right. I have there's a whole dictionary for words that I use. Glucose guardian. I don't even know what does that mean? What do you mean, glucose guardian? So the first thing is Babicus rabicus. That means baby, infant. I have no idea where it came from. Please don't ask for the etymology of these. I can't tell you the origin. Baby jingle keys. Something which is simple-minded yet amusing. Like this stream. This is the baby jingle keys. I'm dingling the keys. Dingling? I'm dangling the jingling keys. Tell me the origin. Okay, well, babies, when you jingle keys in front of them, they'll go like... They enjoy it. Even though it's kind of, it's not that interesting. There's some keys. Bag of dicks. So, when I wrote this, I didn't consider that I would have to say it out loud in front of people. Something which is of low quality or unfortunate.
Can you use that in a sentence, streamer?
Sure. This debut sucks a bag of dicks. No, it doesn't. I'm having a lot of fun. I hope you're having fun. Beaned. To be killed or severely injured. So if I die in a game, I got beaned. Yeah, I'm definitely baby jingle keys. You're baby, I'm mommy. And I'm also the keys. Beanpole, a particularly thin individual. Welcome in, Russ. Please forgive me if I butcher this. Gottswig. I tried to go for German. But thank you for the raid. I hope you've had a good stream. Bipped. To be hit. 2 whole raids, wowie. Hey, you know what? Anybody that's here, I'm just happy to see you. I'm glad anybody is watching this, honestly. I'm very grateful for my viewers. I've been bipped with a raid. Boozle juice, the silly sauce. No idea where these terms come from. It's like, sometimes I say things and they just stick. Well, I appreciate your raid. I appreciate the support. Oh, man, Kimichi is really doing some legwork for me here. Bring the ruckus. That's what you're doing right now. Chat, you are bringing the ruckus. You're bringing the ruckus in my stream. To be the life of the party or otherwise generate excitement. Bunts. To bump or nudge. Buns. Of pure quality. Pure quality. It's of pure quality. Just buns. Yup. Chatoid. That's what you guys are. Look, I used to have a lot of redeems on this channel, and when you let chatoids have too much fun, they get disruptive. Yeah, okay, John Lennon. Look, I'm a ghost. I'm not in hell yet, so I'm not John Lennon. Why not chatties? Well, technically, you guys are my squeaklets. You guys are squeaklings. Or squeakers. Tuber or tubing. Vtuber or Vtubing. It is said in a British accent. I'm tubing in it. Clown vomit. Something which is excessively colorful. We are squeakzos? Oh, that's good. Yeah, squeakophrenic. Squeaklings goes hard. Sounds strong. Got to raid and run because it's 12 at night and I'm British. Hey, fair enough. Hey, thank you for stopping by, though. I mean, just like I said, just having you here at all is, you know, thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Conswagulations. You know what? When I can add the word swag into a word, I do so. Honk honk or something. Hold on, let me get this ready. Wait, I got another one. What noise do I make for this one? I don't know. Whatever. Silent clip. Now we're honking. We're honking in style. No. Why did this have to be the next one? There goes the rumor. Cum or cum. Semen. To ejaculate. Oh, and someone joined just as soon as I said that. Oh! Oh, I hate myself. Look, we got like 50 more of these to get through. What did I just come into? You have to use the word come. Crusty, of low quality. Put it in the bin. Put me in the bin. Deuce, feces. Such as, in a sentence, shoot a huge rope of spunk onto a steamy deuce. You might be realizing an accent is coming out. It does that sometimes. I get a little, I get a little Guido with it. What a sentence. Oh, get ready for it. Get ready. That's why I'm doing this. You guys have to be prepared. Dink. To drink or consume. One of your tags is fat, greasy nuts. Yeah. Dog water. Of low quality. Dollaroon or dollary-do. Currency. Dorite. A Doritos brand chip. This one is really specific. There are not many times when I'm going to use this, but if I ever say, go ahead, grab a Dorite, now you know what I mean. Estoy. I am. Yup, that's right. Sometimes I'll do like random Spanish. I don't know why. I don't even speak Spanish. You have a lot of words to say something is shit. Mm-hmm. Fiddle-dee-dees. Shoes, footwear. So I'm rocking the fiddle-dee-dees. You're going to see them. We're going to do like a full model reveal later. Yep, that's right. Look at that. I got words on my shirt. You're going to see what it says. But yeah, I got my fiddle-dee-dees on. Fupulus Kremloid. A particularly cursed individual. Why is it Empreg? Why is it Empreg? Girly pop. Girl, Hey, girly pop. Where am I on here? I'm on number 26. Gormful or gormless? Unnerving and off-putting. Why is it Empreg again? Grungular. Something that makes you feel like your brain is sucking on a lemon. Why the fuck is it? What do you mean grungular? What do you mean Empreg? What the fuck do you mean Empreg? Gubbins. Miscellaneous items or junk? Heinously anus. Offensively bad. For example, you might say streamer. Streamer, excuse me. Ding, 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 ding. Streamer. Oh, streamer. Your jokes are heinously anus. And I would say, I know. Hog.
The penis!
That's all you need to know. Okay? We love cranking our hogs on stream. We go dark side Phil mode with it. Jamoke. Someone who is not to be taken seriously. And this is some regional dialect right here. You're gonna learn. You're gonna learn. Wait, look. Sometimes I'll be like, "Oh, screw that Jamoke." Hey, hey, I'm streaming here. That's actually why I have the lurk command be like, "I'm lurking here." Hey, I'm lurking here. I used to shout it out, but I think lurkers don't like when you do that. Japes. Trickery. A practical joke. Junkled. Junculated. To be tricked. I wonder how many people were tricked by me, by my model. Because it's like, I realize I'm kind of the like, look like a girl is a boy. Did you get junkled? Cuckoo bananas. Sometimes I'll say like cuckoo bananas. It was a fake out at first. I could look. I'm not getting into that yet. Not cracking this egg yet. Not happening. Crazy or insane. That's me. I'm cuckoo bananas. Minute. A minute. So oftentimes I'll pronounce things weird. Like, I will talk like this. And like I said, purely coincidental. I started doing that because of Nico Bellic from GTA 4. And it just kind of got more and more exaggerated over the years. So now I talk like this at times, yes. Oh, this next one's a good one. Milkwalker, an imposter. When the imposter is sus. Yeah, stop milkwalking me, chat. Oatmeal brain. Someone who does nonsensical things. Oiter. Water. Dink my oiter. I used to have a hydrate redeem, and it would play this sound of Lemmy going, Wa'a. Pure da. Pure wa'a. And it was called Dink My Oiter. And I removed it because it's like, I don't really forget. And, you know, sometimes I'm not the type to take bathroom breaks. So I would sit there with I know who's watching. I know what kind of people you are. I'm not humoring this. I'm not telling you about what my bladder feels like, okay? No, I'm not putting my stomach up to the mic. I'm not letting you hear it gurgle. I'm not showing you how these tits piss. But you know, if there's one thing in life that I hope people say about me after I'm gone, it's that I was a bitch that could piss. Eat the mic. That was quite the sentence. Yes, it was. That's how we do it here. You're going to hear sentences that you've never heard before. And that's what gave me the idea to do this. I was just like, people are really going to have no idea what I'm talking about sometimes. Peepers, eyes, eyeballs. Eyeballs is like kind of its own thing. I should have had an entry for that, but I figured you guys could figure it out from this. Penicular, phallic. Have you realized how often I try to like dance around the topic of, you know, the stuff betwixt the walking sticks? Praise the J. Expression of approval directed towards Jesus. There we go. Something wholesome, okay? You know what? You can always praise the J. Streamer, is this a religious stream? Not really. But, you know, you can praise it. Throw up those dukes for the J-Man. I wish I could find this picture of Jesus eating a glizzy. He's like deep-throating it. I'm going to stop talking. Rise and grind. To get an early start on achieving one's goals. Rise and grind, gamers. Let's get this cheddar. The stuff betwixt the sticks goes hard. I don't like that, Raymond. I don't like the implications that the stuff between the stuff betwixt your sticks is going hard. I don't like it. You know, I try to have a clean stream, and it always turns into this for like the first 30 minutes. Like it's a warm-up act, right? We tell some dirty jokes to start, and then eventually, you know, hopefully we get a little more normal. Shabusiness, i.e. business. Please don't ask about this one. Okay, so there's this killer lady. She killed her boyfriend, and her last name is Shabusiness. And I just was like blown away by that name. I'm just blown away by that name. I'm minding my own shabusiness. Scuzzy, unkempt and disheveled. The main act is violating the strip. No. Schmoovin, to dance. Don't ask, proceeds to elaborate. I do that, yeah. I tend to do that. I also tend to start bits and then I don't finish them. I also have a problem with being like setting boundaries. I'll be like, I'm not doing that. And then I do it. Oh shit, a rat. I ain't no stinking rat. I ain't no stinking rat, you hear me? So we're schmoovin', we're grooving on page 46. So, hey, we're going through this quicker than I thought. Shuckin' and jivin', derogatory to dance. So schmoovin' is like, hey, you're wiggling. Shuckin' and jivin' is what people do on commercials. We're shuckin' and jivin' for credit cards, chat. Doesn't it get you excited? We're shuckin' and jivin' for like H&R Block. We're shuckin' and jivin' for macaroni and cheese. We're shuckin' and jivin' for mayonnaise. We're shuckin' and jivin' for like motor oil. If you've been on YouTube in like the past 2 years, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Why are people always fucking dancing in commercials? Like, remember what was it, like the DoorDash or the Uber Eats commercial? The really ugly one where they're like jamming the food in your face and they're like dancing and stuff. And it's like, what? It's Uber Eats. But I first noticed this when I saw like the credit card dancing. I'm like, what? Why are you dancing for a credit card?
It's because it makes you feel good. Makes you feel really good. Can't you see they're excited about the product? You're gonna be so happy when you bank with H&R Block.
No, I'm gonna be fucking bored when I fucking bank with H&R Block.
But now you're aware of the product, streamer. You're aware of that. Yes, I'm aware of the product, and I'm never gonna buy it.
Is this what the dance? Ooh, let me tell you, I grew up with this, and it was so weird. The dance segments at the end of family movies, animated movies for a while, had to have them. It was like mandatory, even if it didn't make sense. Like even if the movie was like, it was all wrapped up nice with a bow, they would immediately follow with a dance sequence, and I don't know why. Maybe it's like because kids get excited by it, or like a normal ending wouldn't be good enough. I don't know. I was always satisfied. Though I gotta say, I do enjoy Sid dancing with the broccoli at the end of Ice Age 3. That one's a good one. I don't know about jiving, but I'm shucking and jerking. Chat, shit that guy's pants. Chat, smash his balls with a hammer. I like shucking and jiving for Blue Chew. Stop! Oh! Can we look? I'm trying to have a clean debut. Stop making about a cum. I don't want to hear about cum. We don't need cum in the chat. I want to see a dance sequence at the end of a really long, dark, messed up movie, like a gory horror movie, and at the end, everyone dancing. Yeah, I think that exists. I think there is something like that. There are horror movies that get absolutely silly at the end. Silly wigglers. Fingers. See? We're clean. We're a nice, wholesome stream. This is what it should be about. We should be talking about silly wigglers. Not spunk, okay? Not jism, not spooge. Okay? Talk about fingies. Grippers. Wigglers. Sludge-like, strange. Why the fuck is it Mpreg again? I'm so pissed off. I'm gonna shit my own pants. I'm gonna vomit in my mouth. Sneed.
Yeah, Sneed.
Formerly Chuck. I don't know what it means. I just like saying Sneed. I will say Sneed. I will say, can you consider the fact that I just think this is a funny word? The sign is a subtle joke, Batman. Did he get Mpreg with sludge? My first ever piece of fan art was a picture of me Mpreg with bugs. Like bugs were spilling out of me. Sniz. Sugar walls. You can figure it out. I'm taking this stuff off. We're going vanilla for today. Okay, it's a debut. You got to see me in my vanilla state. Spagooter. Spaghetti. Did you not pick the emojis? You forget. I was knocked out. I was out cold. I got hit by a truck, remember? I've been dead for like 15 minutes. You think I made this? Mm-mm. No, this is your twisted mind. You came up with this stuff. Sprunk. Sprite or clear soda? That was supposed to be the sound of drinking, by the way. I don't know what the hell. Spum. Glaunch. I'm annoyed with myself. You know how I keep saying I want it to be a clean stream and we don't want to keep focusing on this? Well, there are just so many terms for it, okay? As for why Mike is drinking it, he's just like that. He's a very strange young man. Stinker Bean. An ill-behaved chat member. This is what you guys are. Most of you are stinker beans. I'm going to keep it real. Most of you are stinkers. Swagnificent, i.e. magnificent. Every single emoji has actually been the Van Gogh painting of the skeleton smoking. Oh, man. I think I know what you're talking about. I'm imagining it. It's something... the skull. Okay, I have been mind broken by boomers, and now I just can't help but laugh every single time I see skulls. I just immediately see like the middle fingers coming in, and the hell yeah, motherfucker, and it's just I see the fire, and it's like I hate my grandkids, and now I just hear the and every single time I see a skull, I just can't take them seriously anymore. Trash Mac, glad you could make it. So Trash Mac is somebody that I've checked out recently, and they're like a really good streamer, and they were playing Cultic, and I've never seen anybody but me play Cultic before. And it was such a sigh of relief. And they're really fun. Happy debut. Thank you. You've missed the bad parts. We're coming towards the good stuff now. It's propaganda for the Skeleton War. Hey, that thing ended. The Skeleton Crab War. From bones to beaches, our alliance reaches. Taste the biscuit, a taunt for true gamers. So this is a thing that I started saying because I really like saying taste the biscuit anyway. Taste the biscuit, taste the goodness of the biscuit. And sometimes now when I play a game, I'll just go like, yeah, taste the biscuit. I go get a headshot and I'll just be like, here, taste the biscuit. I think it's better than some of the other things I've heard while playing games. The Skeleton War never ends. The lobsters are next. Bring in the dancing lobsters. Is that biscuit limp, though? Fred Durst, will you stop haunting me? Thrussie, the throat neck. I'm going to the next one as fast as I can. Toing, taste receptacle. I.e. the tongue. So you taste the biscuit with your tongue before you dink your oiter. You see what I'm talking about? You see why this is necessary? You see why you have to be like briefed on the words that I use? Because you say that to a normal person and you're probably going to walk away with a few less teeth. You're going to probably walk away with summer teeth. Summer teeth, summer not. Tootsies, paddles, flippers. Dear God, chat. Dare I say this word?
Feet.
Yeah, feet. Will this be on the test? Yep. You're gonna have to remember all these. You don't get to cram either. Nope, you better remember. Oh, chat, you know what I realized? Oh, I'll tell you afterwards. Trip to the vomitorium. What you take when you find something unbelievably repulsive. Some of you will have to do that. Some of you will have to do that after this stream. Oh, Guardian Angel, hi. I'm sorry, I don't mean to show like favoritism. It's just like some people here I've interacted with before. And, you know, it's like, it's cool to see them, okay? But I love all of you equally. You're all my children. You're all one single cell, one single unified chatoid. And I love you very much, my little squeakling. Mommy is here for you. I hate that this is what it has become. I did not plan for the mommy thing. I'm not supposed to be mommy. This is the great thing about streaming, though, is you'll go in with a plan and people will surprise you and stuff like this will just develop.
Mom said it's my turn for the brain cell.
But yeah, I'm glad it's getting a little cleaner. We're getting a little more say-so on the stream. I mean, just a little more wholesome, and I hope it stays that way. Tompkins, tummy. Oh, I hope the fucking M-Prig again! The stomach! Get this off my screen! Engineer! I'm trying to do a debut and you keep putting M-Prig on the screen! It's fine, engineer. I still love you. Incoming wellness check. Let's breeze through these. Tums Parade. Something which is so egregious it gives you heartburn. Yep. There's a whole festival, a whole cultural festival going on in my esophagus right now. What the Zud? An expression of confusion. I will tell you the origin of this one. So I saw a license plate where the last three letters were XUD, and it was just like, what the Zud? And now it's something I say. Winkerbean, a well-behaved chat member. You guys are on your way. You're gonna get there someday. You're gonna get there someday. The GERD part was true. Mm-hmm. Your boy got some of the GERD. Gamer eggs, really delicious. Huh? Anyway, you guys are on your way to being funky winker beans. Yankin, of high quality. He said I have a lot of words for things of bad quality. Well, here's one of good quality. This chat be yankin. This stream be yankin. This rosary, which I clutch tightly to my chest, out of fear that the chat demons are going to get me after the stream's done, is yankin. What the chud? Chud is just, it's an amazing epithet because it just sounds like such a silly word. It's like, I don't know. I don't think we can go around calling people chuds and expecting them to take it seriously. I don't know. Chud is kind of a silly word. Yarbles, the testicles. Yeehaws or hoo-haws, a woman's bosom. I'm clutching a rosary tightly to mine. This is probably the most esoteric one that I use. Eniko, you're gonna know this one. Zozzle, Zozlek, and Zozling. To laugh, laughing. So when my eyes go like, that means that I'm doing a hearty Zozlek at that time. I'm Zozling. It is rigged to track my Zozzles. Gray Hat just said balls in all caps. And I am so inundated in YouTube poops. I hope I use that word correctly. YouTube poop culture is flowing through my veins, and I immediately hear balls. Sorry, let me try again. Balls. There we go. That one was better. Shout out to, was that AC/DC? That was like,
My balls are always bouncing.
that was one of those rock bands. Don't die, streamer, you just debuted. I'll try. But chat, you want to know something crazy? You know how I said there was 66 pages in that? Well, one of them was named something like 25-1, and then there was just 25. So what that means, chat, is that we had 6-7. That's right. We give that 3 big booms. Remember the Costco guys? Remember the Rizzler, huh? Remember that? Do you remember? But yeah, wow, 6-7 on 6-7. That's amazing. Wow, I fucking hate this life. This mortal coil is more like a steamed coiled shit. You tricked us. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. You said it wouldn't be 6-7. I'm sorry. It's always 6-7. I don't want it to be. Okay? Can you at least accept that? I don't want it to be. Anyways, we have a wellness break coming in about 20 seconds. It will be a minute and a half. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. I genuinely do. I was super nervous before I started because it's been a long time since I streamed. So go get some water, stretch your legs out a bit, go to the bathroom, and I will be here for you when you get back with a model showcase. I'm going to pop off the screen real quick. And I'm back. Hold on. I got to turn it off. Chat. I got those romper stompers. Okay. These ad breaks. I'm just waiting. But yeah, I just want to say like a sincere, while you're looking at my toesies, I'm just very sincerely grateful for everyone that is here. And just, it's amazing. The response has been fantastic. And, getting real serious. I'm in my feelings right now. Okay. I'm in my feelings and they're good feelings. Trust me. You toes? Our zerking session is going to get interrupted. Stop zerking. You're not supposed to be zerking. No zerking. No zerking on my stream. No jerking, no gooning, no cooming, none of that. Or at least if you're going to. No jerking your Zals and Genus, okay? Hope I'll be around. No, you're going to stick around for this model reveal. I worked hard on this, okay? So as you can see, I got my fiddle-dee-dees. I got my toesies. I got my Jordans. I got my J's. My J's look suspicious. This is a little detail that you're only going to notice like this close. But I got little stars on my shoelaces. I got little stars on my... I'll zoom out for you guys. Look at my like dainty, sassy, inward turned knees. I'm such a skinny legend. I'm a skinny PG high flyer. I got claws. Of course I do. I'm a mouse. I mean, what? You think I'd bite my freaking nails off? I have mouse teeth. You know how much that would... I would take the whole fucking phalange off. The digit would be gone. The digit would be in the negative. Oh, I got some poofy sleeves. I'm the coolest clown in the circus, chat. And I got a piece of cheese that you've already seen. So I'll zoom this out for you. You can take your screenshots if you're going to take them. Feel free to make very strange images of me if you'd like. I'll hit you with a sassy pose sometimes. Ah. And I will be adding more and more expressions as we go and more assets. See. Got the cutie hairpin. Your boy's gotta have the cutie hairpin, okay? The cutie hairpin stays on. Except for now. Let's play with some expressions. I hope you liked my debut. I'm being cringe. I'm being really cringe. You didn't like my debut? You'll be there tomorrow, right? You'll be there for tomorrow's stream, Monday, when we'll play Balatro. And I'm going to try and look. Okay, get this. It's super cool. I am featured in a Balatro mod. It's a VTuber mod, and I'm in it. So I'm going to try and get that working. If not, we'll go vanilla. But we'll be starting with some Balatro, so you'll want to be there early because that's when we do a lot of chatting. So if you want to get some Q&A in, you want to have a, shoot the shit, then that will be a good time to do that. It will be the same time as this stream. So when we started, it will be 7 p.m. EST, 6 p.m. CST, 4 p.m. PST. And if you're in the mountain time zone, go fuck yourself. You've seen this. Hopefully you don't see me use this one too much. This is my serious face. Sometimes I just be out here staring at squeakers. And I got a blush. You guys are really being too kind to me. Oh, what the hell? I'm cut off on OBS. What the Zud? I'm forgetting the hotkeys. I'm forgetting the hotkeys. Chat. I'm stuck in the hell dimension. We'll go with this. We can be kinder. You go fuck yourself. Hey. I'm not tolerating that disrespect. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. This is a bully the streamer kind of stream here. I'm a doormat. I'm a dormouse. What do you think of that one? He's halfway to becoming a flying skeleton. Get the fuck out of here. Let me. This is how the chat member spelled it. Skeleton. The magician just sawed you in half. It's fine. You know what? It's okay if I get sawed in half. I'm a ghost. I'm already dead. You can tell it from my eye bags. Or is that just because I'm super tired? Stop making fun of my ESL. Not gonna happen. I'm not gonna stop. I will keep going. If you haven't noticed, the stars are in my eyes, chat. Oh. You know what? I have not been running the fan the whole time. You know why? Because I have been like, oh, it's so hot in here. It's so hot. I'm parched. I'm like drenched in sweat and I'm just like dehydrated. Because I just didn't want you guys to have to listen to fan noise. Your hair looks like a clown hair thingy. Huh? Dink oiter? Well, I'll do that after the stream. I'm gonna draw it to a close pretty soon, actually, in the next couple minutes. But because debuts usually don't go longer than an hour or two. But we will be back tomorrow, same time, same place, and I hope to see you there. We're going to be playing Balatro. We're going to be playing Poop Killer, and if time allows, Poop Killer number 1 and 2. Number 2 has weed in it. I'm looking forward to checking those out. I think it's a good introduction, just to have some like weird stuff. Good stream. I rate it Mpreg out of 10. Why? This was a thing before I was dead too, like before I got hit by the truck. And I was just a normal, everyday circus clown. People would just go, Mpreg streamer, and then they'd taunt me, and they'd be like, streamer cultivates the chat, and chat reflects the streamer. And I'm like, no, it doesn't. No, the fuck it does not. No, I'm my own person. I'm like, stop doing this, and you guys like force it on me. And I'm just like, I'm a glutton for punishment, so I just take it. I'm your punching bag. I'm your spiritual punching bag. I'm going to have to look into Poop Killer. That sounds amazing. Do it. Yeah, you won't regret it. I plan on playing all of them at some point. But yeah, just a reminder. I know I keep going on about this, but if you have anything weird to send me, I do like seeing weird games. I like seeing like even memes, emote suggestions, things like that. You can shoot me an email at writeghostmouse@proton.me. And if you forget, it is in the About section in my Twitch channel, so you'll be able to find it very easily there. So just send me suggestions for anything that you might find or anything strange that you see. I will appreciate it. And I appreciate you being here with me, chat. It's been a lot of fun. Let me turn the music off. We're going to get sentimental for a second, okay? It's been a long time since I last streamed. Things weren't going too hot for me at the time, and I was just like, oh, I can't balance streaming. But I was super nervous. I do enjoy streaming. I can do it all the time. Typically, I will stream. I learned that it's probably best not to stream every single day. People do get burnt out. So I stream 3 to 4 days a week, usually 3 to 4 hours. I usually do 2 segments just to mix it up. Because I know like it can be exhausting watching the same thing for hours and hours and hours on end. Didn't get the song off. Whoops. There's the scuff. You know what? If that's the scuff that I forgot to click the mute button on the audio, that's fine. I will take it. But yeah, I appreciate you being here. The support has been overwhelming. And I'm very, very happy. And I've met so many cool people. And I feel, didn't get it off? Really? Is it still going? Well, fuck it. We ball. You know what? LeBron James, Kobe, minus all the stuff that he did. Well, welcome back to streaming. I hope it feels a million times better this time around. You know what? I'll be real. Streaming last time was some of the best times of my life. I love streaming. I have so much fun. And it's all because of you guys. Like, if you guys weren't here, I'd hate it. But I love interacting with chat. I love sharing weird things with you guys. I love having fun with you guys. I love the banter. Feel free to just get kind of goofy. You can be yourself in my chat. I don't mind. Just some very basic rules. And they're all posted in the description down there. You played Postal Brain Damage. I played Postal 1. And if you need to know how it goes around here, I put a legs asset up on the screen so it looked like I was giving birth. So yeah, we get kind of stupid. As I said, the vibes are immaculately stupid in here. There are rules, not many. I mean, it's mostly no mods, no meds. But I've had a lot of fun streaming, and I'm looking forward to getting back to it. And yeah, you know what? As I expected, it's like completely new people this time around. And I'm looking forward to getting to know all you guys and seeing you around regularly. You've been a lot of fun. Postal Brain Damaged is a game. Huh. I'm intrigued. Is it weirder than the first Postal? Because I remember playing the first one, and I was like, this is what had people going crazy back then. Like, all I am is like, I'm just peeing on a dog. I'm flipping off Gary Coleman. Brain Damage is something you like. It gets fast. It's like the thing you like. Ultra Kill? The killer robots. Like, yeah, that sounds like Ultra Kill. Yep. I have an extra key I can chuck at you. Let me check. Let me check if I already have it. I'm going to be completely transparent. I have a very big Steam library. There's almost 1,000 games. I have Postal Redux and Postal 2 and no Brain Damage, actually. So if you want to send that through the email, I would actually really appreciate that. And I am contractually obligated to play it at some point. Any games that people send me, I historically do play them just kind of out of obligation, because I don't like when people spend money on me and I give nothing back in return. It's not Ultra Kill Fest. You know what? That got crazy. Ultra Kill was crazy. So I went a little bonkers back then. Speaking of which, I'm talking about past streams a lot. I do have a YouTube channel. I will upload VODs when I can. It is a second priority. Twitch is always going to be my first priority. But, excuse me. Jeez, holy crap. The stomach acid. It comes for me. I am becoming one with mold spore. But yeah, I'm going to be putting VODs on there when I can. I will probably be focusing on shorts and clips. I plan to do monthly best of clip compilations. So if you don't want to watch like 30-second shorts, you can see them all in one video, but those are going to be slow. Those are going to come out slow. Mold infested circus tent. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, the black mold. You ever play Resident Evil 7? That's me. I'm the guy that comes out of the wall and he's just like covered in mold and he's just like, Urgh. Becoming one with mold seems like something that happens when you die. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this happened to me before I was alive. And you know what? It probably was going to kill me anyways before the truck got to me. But yeah, Good as Two Games, I really appreciate you being generous like that. He actually is Mold. It's one of his names. I haven't been called that before. But I guess this is my long-winded way of saying thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate it. You guys are great. Love you. Thanks for all the support. We will be back tomorrow. And I do this at the end of every stream, by the way. I always say thanks. And I'm always kind of like sappy about it. But I do appreciate it. It's been a good return. I had a lot of fun. My face hurts from smiling so hard. And I hope you've had a lot of good laughs. And, you know, at least amused. I don't consider myself funny. I consider myself amusing. I hope you've been amused. I hope you've been entertained. And typically I don't raid. Sometimes I do if I know someone really well. But I think I usually just sign off with like a silly video. So that's what we're going to do here. And thank you for being here. Bye.